Inverted sentences. In general, you'll see the sentences are in this format. First, you'll find the subject and then the predicate. The predicate is the verb and the remaining part of the subject, which speaks something about the subject itself. Okay, but sometimes this order is inverted. So you'll find the predicate comes first and then the subject. Such sentences are known as inverted sentences, in which the verb comes first, verb or maybe some part of verb, helping verb comes first and the main verb maybe after the subject. So anything like that, but before subject you find the verb, that is going to be inverted sentence. So let's see how GMAT tests inverted sentences in its questions. So here is one of the questions. This question is picked from official guide, and now read the question, go through it, pause the video before that, and we'll see the solution once you're done. Let's read the question. Out of America's fascination with all things antique, have grown a market for bygone styles of furniture and fixtures that are bringing back the chaise longue, the overstuffed sofa, and the claw-footed bathtub. So first I need to understand the meaning of the sentence, and then I'll find out what is the subject and what is the predicate. So first thing, out of America's fascination of all things antique, have grown a market for blah blah blah. So till here, out of America's fascination till things antique, this is just a modifier. Where is the main clause? The main clause is this part. Have grown a market for bygone styles of furniture and fixtures. This is your main clause. But this is an inverted sentence. Why inverted? You see that the verb comes first, and what is the subject? That is the main problem of this question. Most of the aspirants are not able to identify what is the subject. If you look carefully, you'll find that the subject is market. Okay, sometimes I get answers that fascination is the subject, some people say things is the subject, but that is not correct. In case if you are not able to identify what the subject is, first find out what the predicate is, and now ask for whom the predicate is used for. So it is saying have grown. So what have grown? So a market have grown. That is the right way to identify the subject. But since market is singular, have verb uses plural. So that is the problem in the sentence. So this is subject verb agreement problem. SV agreement is not there in the original sentence. For that reason, A for America is gone. Then we see things antique has grown a market blah blah blah. That is also fine. Okay, has grown is used for market. Subject verb agreement is there. Next sentence, so B for Bombay could be right answer, but we'll still jump on other options. So I assume that you have read the entire sentence and you have understood the meaning. Next sentence, things that are antique has grown a market for blah blah blah. This could also be correct. Things have grown, that is wrong. Has grown, that could be fine. So B for Bombay, C for Calcutta, E for elephant are the contenders now, right? Now let's see the next part. In C, things that are antique has grown a market for bygone styles of furniture and fixture that bring. Now you can see this that is actually a relative pronoun, and it is introducing a relative clause. It is going to modify some noun, right? So whom is it going to modify? Whom is it talking about? Ideally, a relative clause modifies the immediately preceding noun. For example, I have this independent clause and this ends with a noun, and then I have a relative pronoun and the remaining part of the clause, let's say predicate. So this relative pronoun or this entire clause, relative clause, is mostly used for this noun. Okay, it defines this noun. So here it is also talking about some noun, but which noun it is talking about, that we can understand from the meaning. It says that bring back the chaise longue, the overstuffed sofa, and the claw-footed bathtub. So who is going to bring all that back? Actually the market. It is talking about the market. But as the rule says, it mostly modifies the immediately preceding noun. So that's a confusion. How can it jump so far and modify this noun? So this is possible. How it is possible? This is an exception. What the exception is? If you have something in this form, that you have a modifier, and before the modifier you have a noun, and before the noun you have a preposition, and then you have a noun, then this modifier could either modify this noun or this noun depending upon with whom it is making more sense. In fact, you can extend it further. So it can jump till this noun as well. If it is making proper sense, proper meaning, logical meaning with this noun, then definitely it can modify noun 1. Okay, let's say this is noun 2, this is noun 3. So it can modify noun 1 or noun 2 or noun 3 depending upon with which one it is making more sense with. So therefore, since here meaning wise it is talking about market, and as I said grammar wise also it can jump to market, so this relative pronoun that is used for market. But market is again singular. The verb used is bring, which is plural. That's a problem. Subject verb agreement again. So C for Calcutta is wrong. Similarly, in E for elephant, you see the same problem, that bring. Bring is again plural used for singular noun. That is not correct. But as a relative pronoun, that can be used for singular nouns. In fact, that as a relative pronoun, that is an additional information. As a relative pronoun, that could be used for both singular as well as plural nouns. It can refer both singular as well as plural nouns. Okay, so you see B for Bombay is the right answer. Why? Read it. First part we have already done with, has grown a market. Later on you see here it is this, that is bringing. So that is bringing, singular. We have used singular verb. So here our noun is also singular, market, and for singular noun we have used singular verb. So there is subject and verb agreement. So B for Bombay is the right answer. But look at the original sentence, and in fact if you are not able to identify for whom the verb is used, and this is an inverted sentence, if you are not sure of that, then you may end up with a wrong answer. So that's it for today. Finally, I hope that you have understood the concept, and in case if you have any queries, do let us know about that. In case if you wish that we create a video on some specific topic, do let us know that also. We'll be happy to assist you on that. Thank you.